We are naturally breathing. Okay? So, when you're more into something, your breathing gets deeper, especially when you go to sleep. And some even snore. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. And it goes with your heart rate. Breathing, beat. You see the EAT? They say birth. Okay, at first breath or your origin. Then heart and earth also has the same letters. Okay, English is the best for this, all right? God as a genius order designer, gamer of dimensions, generator of dreams. Okay, God has it that we can keep flowing, going into things, and keep surviving subconsciously. Even what we call like nonverbal communication is subtle communication, okay? Instinctive communication. It's most of what we communicate is 90% is subtle, or it's in gestures, tone of voice, okay? You just get a vibe, you get a certain feeling about someone. Your intuition is subconscious, and you respond to them accordingly. And females pick up on this more than males. Okay, they can feel something, see something. They read everything, like your eyes, whatever. And they can see that either you're in alignment with what you're saying, or you're off alignment, or you got some secrets, whatever. And whatever you do secretly or more at home, it can show. Like if you do it too much, you put a lot of vibration, a lot of emotion into it, then it can show in some type of gesture. Your tone of voice can change up a little bit. Okay, if you're speaking about something that's in relationship to it and you're trying to keep it a secret, then your voice can change, lower or higher. It all depends. I got to get better with examples, like stuff. You just walking around, and then suddenly you see something, you quickly, But anyway, I can get to those. I can get to examples, whatever. It's all astrological. Okay. I need some cancers in me to give good stories and examples. Okay, like a Mercury Cancer. I'm a Mercury Leo. All right. All right. So much of what we do, when we think we're conscious of it, we are subconscious. It's subconscious. Okay, even in me speaking, like there's so much going on. Okay, everything is happening inside your body, your digestion, your repair system, your sweating. It's hot in here. Trying to avoid the fan sound. Okay, it's all subconscious. Your heart beating, and even when you're speaking, certain words or certain things that you can suddenly say, you can suddenly react with, oh God, wow, or even curse words or whatever, just suddenly come out. That's subconscious. Okay, you can just suddenly react. When your emotions get more into it, or it's a trigger, it relates to something that you remember about in your memory, in your brain, besides say past, then it's subconscious. And the way you shift your subconscious habits or tendencies or instincts is by putting more emotion, more feeling into it, or more vibration, okay, in any situation. And you do it, you repeat it till it's natural as breathing. I could say repeat it like with much emotion 3 times, the power of 3. And then just the subconscious. It gotta be something, and the more, if it's very like extreme, if it's something, or you put a lot of love into it, or you may hit your hand, bump your hand up into something, or do an exercise to it. masturbate, whatever, about it, then it becomes subconscious. You just automatically flow into that, whatever it is. All right. So when you dream, it is a mix of your wishes, what you are missing, okay, or you just go into it to some extent and then you dismiss it, okay, you just look at it and you have some interest and then suddenly it changes, then that is in your dream, okay, that becomes a dream. Then there's your fears, things you have to overcome or to be more true, or what emotions are holding you back or hindering you from getting what you want in life or accomplishing something or doing anything or having certain friends, relationships, whatever. Subconscious, okay? Hand gestures. When I'm more open, I'm being honest, okay? Palms open. That means I'm unsure of I'm trying to, of my position. I'm uncertain about my position. I'm uncomfortable with my position, whatever. Okay. You can tell nervousness, like, okay. And we can get to that in another. You can observe my facial expression, body language, trying to keep my mind off of that. Okay. Then I'm conscious that I'm recording this. Okay, so this is a kind of off alignment with how I truly speak without being aware, without there being any camera, anyone recording me, anything, or like how I am when I'm just thinking out loud to myself at home. Okay, I could just start saying more stuff, and I could be more funny if it's more just seem like I'm more genuine than being aware there's a camera, trying to get my words as precise as possible, okay, in the best words, than to just say whatever and then may even say a curse. That's different. That's when I'm without any camera, excluding any camera, or without thinking about. I'm trying to get the right word. I'm conscious of the words I'm trying to get out. All right. Then, see, I'm flowing without expecting, all right? I'm flowing with my intuition into surprises, being about balance. And I'm subconsciously expecting, all right? So, I'm trying to show that I can get more I could be more fully present and flow in a more like, okay, it's okay, I can slip up on a word or say it, kind of mix it up or whatever, be less presentable as I want it or I wish to be, and be fine without you seeing any gestures that I'm kind of getting disappointed. Like, I'm like, if I really flow with it, my gestures, everything can be in alignment, all in alignment. You can see, oh, he looks genuine. He's really look like he's really dismissing expectations. Like, whatever, oh yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, yeah, I'm without any expectations, okay. And then I go to McDonald's and they prepare my burger a different way. I may say, okay, make me another, but then you see make me another. And you're looking at me like, somebody might walk by, why are you looking at me? You know what I'm saying? So that's something else. But at that point, if I want to shift that subconscious, let's say I'm starting to get that, like, you know, You're doing your best. You're doing with the best of what you know. I see there's a line out here, and you know, you can love your job more. You can put more that, you know, whatever. I can say it in a way, and I could be more happy about it. And I can just laugh, haha. Yeah, 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 look at this, yeah. I'm putting more emotion. I might even cry now. Oh, whatever. Then, like, I'm more likely to shift my subconscious way, you know. I'm just getting better at making examples, certain ways to communicate so that it makes sense. God has it where it's for stuff to make sense eventually. Even though God, it seems like God is experimenting, bringing out vibrations, seeing what happens without expecting. But then things start to happen, and okay, this is going over here. Okay, this is getting out of whack. Now it feels like I'm all over the place. Whoa, hold on. Let me contain some of this. Let me make this subconscious. Okay, while you're doing this. Let me make sure, like, if I do too much, if God does too much of switching up and without expecting, without any subconscious, forms of just be gone so fast, so easy. Or something happens, a crash, a break, or something. You stop breathing, okay? And that's it. Your life is over. Your life, your form is over. You got it. You transforming already, okay? So it's how to fully experience purposes of being to fulfill and how to feel totally real in reality without awareness or knowing about any actuality. Or it's subconscious. You can tune into it. There's access to it. You can meditate. Okay, there's ways, or you can take any type of mind altering, whatever, DMT. And we have DMT in our brain. That's what causes us to dream. Then we can lucid dream. Now you're trying to be conscious. And God makes it where it's very challenging to stay conscious or fully present in a dream. In the beginning, you feel pressure. There's a pressure buildup. It's like an exercise. Just like when you first do something, you lift some weight, it's heavy. That's the same thing when you do something besides your nature code or what feels natural. Okay? It's for you to shift it a bit, slight shifts, and add some vibration or mix it with something that you can remember it by. Do something with your hand or add some music. And every time you hear that music or that song, it relates to that. It's a trigger and you naturally flow into that or do that in a certain way. Like that music could be motivating. Now you start doing it faster or better, you know. Or it can just be a tune in your head. You just, without the music. It can be something you drink or eat. That's healthy. Okay, let me do this. I got a banana with it. I got an orange with it, whatever. It can be something in connection to it, something that truly syncs with it. All right? So the breathing comes natural. They say in meditation, focus on your breathing. Forget focus, it's focus. And trust your intuition. Hocus pocus. It can be like magic. What happens in a dream, electromagnetism with your vibration. We are all energy beings as a human experience, vibration into frequency. Yes, you're free, but it's within a certain sequence, quantum, quantity, quality. It's a numbers game. Okay? And freedom, you're free within a certain domain. But in a system, it's a sense of freedom, but they are dominant. You know what I'm talking about. Or you can say a dominion, free in a dominion, but you can always free yourself into another dimension, freedom. Okay? Yes, you could be in a prison or you could be trapped or whatever, and then you free yourself in another way and you can see beyond and you can tune into whatever out there and get it to come around and get you out of there. So it's also about sound. Sounds when it comes to your subconscious. Your subconscious is very in tune with sound. There can be any type of binaural beats that shifts your subconscious. Okay? But we are more than that. We have a super conscious. Okay, that's seeing it all around 360, how God is seeing it, the actuality, the intelligence of God. Any type of being psychic or telepathy or whatever. So everything can come natural. Nature is more than a creation. It's a balanced nature. But it can be a matrix to some extent, to some extreme. A basic matrix is just like bees. It's a net. Like, okay, a planned net, okay, grids, okay, mathematical is all mathematics. What's six? Six step, okay, this sickle, a cycle, what you gotta go through. Okay. 6, 9, yin, yang, God design. See the signs. Why is it the G is silent in sign? God is gone, or God is... God generates magnetism, magic, a genie, you're in a genie bottle. Gestures, sign, okay, signs, astrology signs. Everything affects gravity. Can you see the gravity? God is like a ghost, right? God guides. In the light, GH, God helps. God hints. The gamma rays. Can you see it? Can you see the ultraviolet? There is sound in silence, right? If you tune in enough. The sign is silent. Cosine and sine, okay. We get into trigonometry. So, a line. Okay, it is a line, but it's more than a line. It's a light. Wait. You may have to wait, but you can just stay present and be awake. Why is wait? Okay, wait has a W-E-G, and there's a silent G, H. Weight depends on the electromagnetism distance. You're in something. Tune in. Intelligence. Dreams. Dreams are so many things, and it's also psychic. Things just come, okay? Why is it science? Psychology. It's science, right? More like science, right? It's inside. It's spiritual. Psychic. Are you a spy or are you psychic? Oh, okay. An Aquarius is more of a spy. And a Scorpio is a spy for a different intention. There got to be a reason for them to spy on you. Pisces psychics. Okay. Now, phenomenon. The P is an F. Pops out F. Free. The human arms. Okay, so everything is a balancing act of karma, and you can see this karma subconsciously, or any trauma, okay? It can be reincarnation karma. You're already reacting a certain way. And just some like gestures like licking your lips means you desiring something. Besides going forward, it's more like a wishful desire. But people who have too much, like a guy, mostly males, have like so much desire and they're going for it. They stick their tongue out, or they, let's say, drumming, or even basketball, Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Or they like, even the way they eat, you can tell. It's like, take their whole tongue out, you know what I'm saying? It's showing the desire to whoever, to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And this, that's anger. Hmm. The disgust, something with your nose, whatever. This usually means lying, like, yeah. You don't like what you're hearing. Hmm. Hear, ear, you know. Beer. Kind of frozen there. Beer to be free. Fear to face something. God is always here. God is omnipresent. You can go into saying Om, Om, oneness of manifesting. Amazing God. Anything can happen. Just like you saying, that's subconscious. It's almost like you filling up, okay? If someone keeps saying like and like, they want people to like them, all right? And they want to show connections too much. Relationships is very important to them. And it's like this and like, yeah. I be saying that sometimes. I be catching myself. Hmm. I'm just, that means, okay, I'm sweating. My neck is sweating and I need to I rarely wash my neck, right? It gets itchy. All right. So there's a universal communication without speaking any particular language. All languages, all cultures, all the body languages, except for certain ones where they actually make them, they create them on their own. That's different than just the basics. Like there's certain body language that just come without you making it a sign. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Like this one, that's different. That means something else in certain countries. You know. Some I forget. All right. So that's another thing about memory. Most of subconscious things you forget easily. For you to remember it more, you got to be more present and put more vibration, more emotion, more energy, whatever into it. And do something that makes something, put something together. More than just saying stuff, you're more likely to remember it. And astrologically, Cancer has the best memory because they're more emotional. They're more slow into whatever they trying to speak about. They really get into everything. They try to grasp it, understand it. They go into slow cycles, slow shifts of being throughout the whole month. It's like a monthly cycle they go through of their character that kind of shifts like it's by the moon or something like that. Cancer rules the moon. So, and remembering dreams, it's best to have a notepad. It's best to be more lucid. Like when you go to sleep, just keep saying, this is just a dream. This is just a dream. Once you become lucid of it, then you can remember, oh yeah, so I'm dreaming. So I need to be writing this down. Now you can be aware to when to wake up to write down the dream and interpret it by seeing just the connections. What you remember, you just try to remember what it relates to within that day, within 2 days. It usually relates to something within 1 or 2 days. And then you see how you can go about that situation differently or with different emotions. Like maybe it's people picking up on how you react in your subconscious, and that's why the situation's that way. And just your energy, how happy you are doing it. Do you seem nervous, afraid, whatever? And then some you get things that seem impossible or a bit supernatural. Maybe you're flying a little bit. Maybe you start dancing. Like I get that. I'm dancing. I'm kind of floating, flying. Like I remember I could do it. Like this is my astral, or maybe in another life passage. Let me see what happens. Let me. Like they said, Michael Jordan, I could fly. I believe I could fly. And you got these hops. You got hang time. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. You really into it? Oh, doing some flips. Like I'm doing flips, dances, everything. But it just be my nervousness, my fear, and just why do all of that? Like for what? Like that's gonna take some practice. I'm only 5'3". Who am I trying to do this for? Ladies barely want to give me a chance, you know. Do I really gotta show off that much to get these ladies?